Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Watch QB drop. Watch QB express.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Rush in. Rush in. SOS.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
6 guys. 637. Hey, exit. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Alpha. 56. Right down. 57. Go, go, go. Yo, Chief. Out. Express. Back. Kill.
On play action, it's Carr. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It got his man complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots nothing.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Follow the base. Boom. Fellas, let's set a tone. Check right trap.
Brissett to throw on first. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Kill. Big Ed.
On 2nd down, Brissett again. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brissett sets to throw it. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
694.
Hey, Echo.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike, 57. Come on. 57. Mike, 50. You're mine.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Express.
57 to Mike.
Carr now on first down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Check third.
Smooth.
Mike's 57, 57's Mike.
Exit, exit. Express.
57, Mike 57.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Carr. Open man is Trey Burton. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though.
Hey, high 7.
Express.
Now a play fake. Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Hey, 734.
Go, go.
Check who's right.
No, off.
Heavy.
He's coming. We got double up.
Express.
Motion.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First down.
Hey, foxtrot.
At the 40-yard line.
Express.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
93.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right? And this is taken in at the 5. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way, just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Mike's 57's Mike.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Express.
Carr to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
You got three down. Mike, 12.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Johnson running right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Brissett. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
To throw is Brissett. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And the Patriot 1st down.
Mike, 12. Hey, tight.
1st down, Brissett. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. A first down throw for Brissett. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, Brissett. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Brissett on first down. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Zerline now for the PAT. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Bears 21, Patriots 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On play action, now Carr. Throwing right, and that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
You're mine.
Say. Check 24, check 24.
Express.
To throw again on second down. Carr. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Carr now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
734.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Hey, Delta.
57. Mike, 57. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. 57's a Mike. Yes, sir.
Off the play fake. Carr. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's two sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great, D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes free.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Come on, let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter what.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Brissett, he gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I'm here.
Here's Brissett. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Double time. 3 down. Watch 32. Mike.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got an open man, that's Campbell. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Brissett now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Mike 12. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Again, it's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Mike 12. I don't think you got it, sir. Mike 12. It's our time.
Now Brissett. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check my 12. My 12. My 12. Bring it. Bring it. 12's the mic. Target. My 12. My 12. Rabbit.
Here's Brissett. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They're going to try and throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Let's put that team on the bus. 12's the mic.
3 buzz.
My 12. My 12.
Brissett now. And the catch made by Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now left side on the swing pass. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. The 20, 10, and they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Catanzaro now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 14.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Patriots take over.
Get ready.
Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton-Dix with a pick. They find some open field here. Past the 20. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Check. One, later one. Five. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Express.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Makes the score Bears 45, Patriots 14.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me, long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
I'm scared. Check Mike 12. Mike 12, Mike 12. We ain't giving up nothing today. That's it.
Another try after the first down sack. Brissett. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Alert 3.
Brissett to throw on first. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throwing, Brissett. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Check 37. Check 37. Switch your weapon.
To try again after the sack. Brissett complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check Mike 12. Mike 12. Mike 12. Watch the rest.
It's third and long for Brissett. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. To Johnson again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's it, baby. Let's go now. Get the flag.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. New England on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third and goal. Now back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down.
Mike 12. Mike 12. Come on, D. Check Mike.
Now Brissett on fourth down.
Here we go.
Shakes off the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. Fourth and goal, and it leads to a sack.
I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
180. 180. We're good. We're good. 185. Ready to run. Check news right, Chief.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Monday.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team to have.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Back at the 16-yard line.
Hey, Raider 2. Express.
57, Mike 57.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Slam.
29. 29.
Hey, orbit.
Low.
Under crunch. Wide.
White.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Express. 282.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Dean Lowry has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Hey, Wahoo. Purdue.
Watch twist.
Monday down. Shift. Express.
After the sack on 1st down, Carr. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That's how we do it.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, zoom. Lie down.
Come. Check 3.
Go, Chief.
Check 90.
Express.
99.
Now a play fake. Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
12, Gumbo.
Let's get that ball.
White Monday down.
Safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Express.
Check your hot read. Showing it.
Carr going to go on 4th down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
57's the mic. Here we go.
That's right.
Here I come.
Hand me.
Check. Shift. Kill.
Express.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Carr now, just 1 misfire so far after that last completion, 15 of 16. It's 1st down.
Deuce right, Chief. Hey, 734.
Hey, exit.
Express.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
It's a gain of 5.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Brissett. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy. Have him protect you.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
3 down, 3 down. Switch.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. So that'll back them up 5. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett, Campbell making the catch. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They can't stop us. Every time it's a set. Come on, fellas.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Chicago, the win is their 8th on the year. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for New England, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.